Aloha everyone, I'm Cheryl Hamilton and today I want to show off a new stamp set I got called Graceful Deer. Here's the card I made with it. It's just one stamp inside this set, and it has a little bit of coloring, and I think you guys will like this simple card. To make this card, you're going to start with thick Very Vanilla that's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. Then the next layer is Pool Party, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then you want a little scrap that's 2.5 by 1. Finally, I'm doing the main part of the card in Very Vanilla, and that's cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and then I have a little scrap here that I'm going to die cut. Look how big this stamp is. So here's what the set is: Graceful Deer, and it's really such a pretty set. I love outdoor scenes like this, but it's one big one. So first I'll show you how to do it using the Stamparatus. If you are fortunate enough to have one of these, Stampin' Up doesn't make these at this time, but it's a real nice positioning tool. The thing with this is you can't even really put a magnet on there because there's not any room. So I'm using some painter's tape. You could use washi tape to hold it down. And I've already positioned it so that it works there. Now I'm stamping with pecan pie, and I just ink up. Let me move this. I'm just inking up the top. Putting it down and trying to get all of it pushed onto there. And if I wanted to do it again, I'll go ahead and do that. That's one of the great things about the Stamparatus, is that you can ink over spots and it goes in the same place. Okay, I'm going to show you the way that I do this if you don't have a Stamparatus. You have to use the biggest block they have. It's an F block. It's very big. And pick up your stamp. Here you go. And here's how I do it. There's probably a bunch of different ways, but I don't like to ink a big stamp set like this because you're going to have lines through it. It's not going to be even. This is a huge stamp, so I'm going to do it upside down. Just pat all over it. Okay, and then you've got to set it. You know, you can't move it. You're committed once you set it down. So okay, I'm committed now. And that's about it. I just it's big, so make sure you press the middle or that part won't get pressed down hard enough for it to ink. I think it's probably going to be okay. Oh yeah, it's great. So you just need one of these really big blocks, an F block. Okay, what's next? Let's color it. So this one's comes just like this, and I've just grabbed a whole bunch of colors. At class, I really liked the wheat. So this is wild wheat, and some of my class members wanted to try like this medium one. This is one of the skin color ones, and that was pretty too. So, but I'm going to stick with wild wheat. I like to use the brush end and start. I'm going to start with the light one because I don't want them to be too dark. I'm just going to I'm using winter owls along with the Graceful Deer set. I just like the sentiments, and especially these owl images are so pretty. And so I'm going to stamp Sending Love using Wild Wheat on Very Vanilla. I've cut it out using Countryside Corners dies, and I'm just going to glue it to my pool party piece here. Okay. So I can go ahead and glue the deer onto Pool Party. And then glue it onto my card base. I love the way this, the thick papers are so sturdy, you know, thick Very Vanilla and Whisper White. So make sure when you're doing your card bases that you get some thick paper for that. It's just much nicer. Okay, there you go. And I'm popping up wherever I put it. Oh, here it is. Pop up Sending Love with some dimensionals. Hello.
It's rainy.
I know, it's awful. So I'm going to finish up the card by stamping a Very Vanilla envelope. Let me get it. With this owl image in, I'm going to use the Wild Wheat. And then the inside, this is from the owl. May you have time to enjoy the quiet moments of this season. There you are. So I hope you guys like this card. I sure like it, and it's very simple. Yeah, so thanks a lot for watching, and hope you all get some time to do some crafting this week. Aloha.